Mr. Toastmaster, thank you very much. Fellow Toastmasters, I said tabletop, it's Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, welcome to me. We're talking about my favorite subject today, me. This is from fat to fit to finding fate. This is essentially a timeline of 3 distinct times in my life. We're gonna start with fat. This is my early years as a youngin', as a little kid. At this stage, I was playing video games, really not doing a whole lot with my time. And I was a picky eater as well, on top of that. Now some of you may have picky kids or picky grandkids or any of those types of things, and you know it's difficult. And it was very difficult. All I had was really chicken nuggets, french fries, and buttery popcorn. It's not a great diet. I only suggest it if you want to die early. And then also on top of that, I had my father, who was a very active person. Every day, he would go to the gym and he'd ask me, Michael, you want to go to the gym with me? I'm okay. He was Costa Rican, he has a very thick accent. And over time, that just started to pile up and accumulate on me, thinking, maybe I should be doing something with my time rather than playing video games and doing whatever else I was doing. So one day I finally decided I'm going to do something. I decided I would pick up skateboarding because I had a couple friends who were skateboarding. And I loved it. I fell in love with skateboarding. It was a whole lot of fun, even though I have all these bumps and bruises and scrapes now. And so through that, I began to lose a little bit of weight, and I felt really good about it. I felt a little more confident, I felt happier about being active and moving around. And so I took that activeness with me and moved into fit phase. This is when I started to pick up weight training and expanding my palate, which was absolutely paradigm in being the person who I am now. So I started going to the weight room, and I fell in love with that as well. And slowly over time, that kind of took over my skateboarding. So I don't really skate now, except just to get between classes. And also expanded my palate, like I said, which was probably the most important thing I could have done then, because, like I said, I was a very limited diet. And so through that, I realized the value and importance of health and nutrition. So all those things combined to really change my life. But there was another important time period during that, which was about junior high to high school, was my fit phase, that really impacted me. I was about to graduate high school. About to graduate high school, and I had a professor who I just had a really good relationship with, so I asked her, could you write a note in my yearbook for me, please? She said yes. So she wrote it, and I read it, and it said basically something along the lines of, Michael, I'm so proud of the progress that you've made in this class. You give me hope for humanity, which that's just crazy by itself. And she also said, which was probably the most significant thing of what she ever told me was, you're going to change the world someday. Wow, I did not expect that. Coming from Arizona and being from Gilbert, Arizona, second safest city in the country, I didn't expect someone to say, I could change the world. And so that really inspired me to go out and change the world and do something. And so I took that inspiration and motivation with me on to college, finding fate. I began college as a business entrepreneurship major, still am. However, I had a different goal. I wanted to start an auto shop and fix cars and do all that stuff because I like working in cars. I took a couple automotive classes in high school and I really liked it. Quickly realized that I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. And so I reverted back to health and fitness. I realized that was my passion. And I wanted to help other people improve their lives through training, education, and nutrition. So how am I doing that? How am I exercising that passion of mine? Well, there's a couple things I'm doing. First thing is I run a blog and a podcast to help disseminate good quality information to people who want to hear it. Because right now, if you're in any fitness or nutrition related sphere, there's a lot of misinformation. One group of people say this is the best diet, others will say this is the best diet, and they just clash. There's no happy middle ground, which is very unfortunate. So the goal of those things are really just to mitigate the misinformation that's out there. Second thing that I'm doing is I plan on going to grad school for a master's in nutrition, ideally Columbia, New York City. They have a very comprehensive and just really excellent program for public health and science communication, which I think is very important. So I plan to go and do that. Maybe become a registered dietitian, we'll see. Last thing that I'm doing is kind of off the wall, but I'm working to revolutionize health insurance. I think it's extremely backwards. We're focusing on treatment rather than prevention. I think it needs to be the other way around. I'm working with a local CEO right now in Arizona as he is re-engineering his company, and they just brought me on, and so we're going to, I think, really revolutionize how health insurance is conducted, which I'm very excited to be a part of. This last part of finding fate is also finding myself, because over this last year I had some experiences and I made some decisions that I wasn't too happy about, and my conduct I wasn't too happy about the way that I did things. And so I did a couple things. I enlisted the help of a life coach, which has been absolutely amazing and very helpful. I'm now part of Toastmasters, which I'm also very excited to be a part of. And I'm just really more so focusing on the decisions that I'm making and thinking about the long term of those decisions. So essentially growing up, I guess. So my message, as to wrap this up, is this. If you have a goal, go for it. If you have a dream, go chase it. Because you never know if that goal or that dream is going to change the world. It's Toastmasters.